Hey guys, this is Rise bringing you set 3 of Samsung Khan versus Woongjin Stars. Some exciting games so far. We saw some crazy cheese from Stork in the first match, and then in the second match we saw Free just going a crazy macro game and then running over the Zerg player Hades. In this match, it's actually going to be a little bit different from the other matches in my opinion. We have Odin versus, what's the other guy's name? MVP. And the reason this is going to be interesting is because both of these players suck ass. That's right. Especially in this matchup. They're both of their win ratings are under 25% in this matchup. In fact, I think they're both closer to 20%. So, I mean, we're talking about the two of the less good, worst players, whatever you want to call them, in the pro leagues facing off in their worst matchup. Their best matchups are like 30% win rates on top of it, you know, like they're really that bad. And so it's going to be pretty interesting. Hey, I'm sorry, Odin is actually the Zerg player. MVP is the Terran player. So that would be Odin right there. Kind of a ogre-looking guy. And then here we have MVP, who has a crazy proxy about to happen, considering he sent out what looked to be his 4th or 5th or 3rd SCV to build what can only be a barracks. This is Rush Hour 3. This is only a 3-player map, so it is certainly a candidate for cheese. It's very easy to find where the other players are. And, oh, that Overlord's going to see that that SCV build scouting around way early, and he's got to know that something's up. So, I mean, there's the early scout. Actually, I don't know if we're going to see cheese at this point. Maybe he's just going to use it as a super early scout. That would be stupid. But he's kind of blew up his own spot already at this point. I mean, I'm not really sure what he can do, considering the fact that he's building a supply depot on I think, 8. And the spawning pool is already going down for MVP. I'm sorry, for Odin. So I don't know if MVP can do much of anything at this point. Yeah, I don't see anything going down for Odin. So it looked like basically a failed cheese. And now he is probably going to switch to a more standard build right off the bat because of that. Generally, you don't see such an early scout unless he's expecting cheese, which I guess is possible. But still, kind of weird that he scouted that early. Yeah, barracks going down inside MVP's base, so not much at all going to happen on that front. And so we aren't going to see cheese after all, unless he, I don't know, does a bunker rush or something. He does have an SCV hanging out in the natural expansion of Odin. Odin making 6 links right off the bat, and that's going to be probably the downfall of whatever, I don't know, MVP had planned. Yeah, so this isn't going to work out for MVP at all. I guess we're past that at this point. And now it looks like Odin is going to try to go for a hatchery at this point, now that he's got some Lings on the way. The Lings are going to be able to support that real quick. Yeah, they're going to force out that SCV right away. And he's going to be able to build that hatchery that he wanted oh so badly for Christmas. And he is going to get that hatchery. Odin, in the meantime, going to wall off, which is certainly the thing to do, considering there are 6 Lings on their way to him, and he just now finishes barracks. He is, or maybe 5 Lings. So he's not going to be able to defend with much, so he is going to have to wall. And yeah, so that's going to be the start of this game. Now we're going to see a little bit of a slow build-up, I would imagine, because both players are going to probably sit back in their base and just tech up a little bit. It looks like, yeah, MVP is prepared for this. Plenty of SCVs to repair, and that means that that rush is going to fail miserably. And, well, it wasn't really a rush. It was more of a counter more than anything. And so anyway, I would expect to see maybe go into 2-hatch Muta at this point. I mean, oh, no, yeah, never mind. There's the 3rd hatchery. The reason I was saying that is because he had the early pull down. If he got in extracted quick enough, obviously he didn't. He could have gone into a very quick lair. Factory going down for MVP. So MVP going in with this rush idea continuing in that same vein. He's getting a factory down, and he's still got 3 on gas. So I'm guessing he's not going for a fast expansion. He is just going to go for some sort of factory build, or maybe he might rush into a starport too from this. That could also be a result of still having all those units on gas. SCV going out to scout what's out in front of his base. He's going to see the 1-ling, and that's about it. And he's probably going to get a scout in for himself. And a sunken going down in the back of that hatchery to prevent any scouts from getting up the ramp, I would imagine. And at this point, yeah, not too much really going on. Oh, dual starport. That is what he's going. So actually, he is going to see some action pretty soon. This is going to be. I don't know how this is going to work out at this point. It looks like Odin doesn't have anything in preparation of that, but he is mining gas, so he'd be able to get Hydras up pretty quick. It kind of all depends on how long he can keep this hidden for. And oh, okay, so Lair going down at this point finally for Odin. I kind of expected it sooner, but I guess it's pretty standard with the build that he decided to go with, the 3-hatch build. And MVP is going to have some race out very shortly. So MVP is certainly not the best player versus Zerg, but again, the fact that Odin not the best player against Terran is going to work out to potentially MVP's favor. This is ridiculous. These players suck. They don't know what they're doing. I think, I actually think that Odin is doing a ZVP build, and so is no. That's retarded. So 2 rays coming out right away for MVP. So he's going to head straight over there and try to take out as many overlords as he can, which is a good idea. Spire just going down now. There is no Hydralisk. Then that overlord going to scout that vulture. He's going to find out there was some tech going down, but the rays are out, and oh, they're going to actually focus on drones. And Odin in a little bit of trouble here. He's going to lose a decent amount of drones before anything goes up. And those 2 Sunkens are not going to do much of anything. So MVP looking a little dumbfounded that this worked. Oh, a couple of Lings sneak in the back of the base of MVP. But he's got more rays and vultures. Wow, 4 rays. Control tower going down. He is going to